So finally I decided, well, it's time to upgrade my headphones. I've been using the Arctis 5 for a long time, but then the more I read about it, I realized that I shouldn't stay with my gaming headphones per se. Now, I'm not an audiophile, but I did watch quite a few videos of those who are, and in related to gaming, of course, because I'm using it mostly for gaming, maybe a bit music here and there, but mostly for gaming. Now, I have a short list of eventually those who actually I was looking towards to, and that seems great for gaming, but I need your opinion. Your opinion will really matter and help me decide eventually which one I'm going to buy. Now, to really know how it feels like playing with an open back type of headphones, I ordered the COS KSC75, just very cheap, just to get a understanding of it, and hopefully I'm going to get them pretty soon. But I had a feeling that I already kind of know how it will feel like, more or less, because when I clank my headphones and not leave them kind of loose, I feel that it's close and it feels like I kind of hear a voice like inside the can, compared to if I kind of just let them there be as they are and a bit loose, the sound kind of let go, and I feel that the stage is much larger. The sound doesn't feel like it coming very close to my head, it feels kind of more spacious. But I believe again, because the acoustic and the sound going outside on the right side of the headphones, it'd be even better. But again, I need to try it out to really understand. Now I'm actually going to start from one that I prefer most, and you can tell me if again you prefer something else, and if there are some disadvantages or advantages compared to one of my favorites to others, but in the bottom of the list. Now I don't want something that has very high diminishing returns, because you're going to use it mainly 90% for gaming, so I don't want something that you say, alright, it's great also for music, but I'm not going to listen to music with it a lot, and basically it won't be overkill for my needs. We're going to go over them quickly, then I'm going to show you kind of a table. Actually AI made it because I asked him to make kind of a pros and cons, but I did read a lot on Reddit and many other sources. So the first one is the Beyerdynamic DT 900 Pro X. Second one is the Beyerdynamic DT 900 Pro. This is less expensive version, but I'm considering both. Third in the list is the Sennheiser HD599. There's also the SE version, but this is just for different colors, specific for Amazon, for my exclusive to Amazon, which is black instead of this particular kind of a brown beige color. Next one is the Sennheiser HD560S. I think that many gamers love this headset and swear by this headset, but still I read some plus and cons and pros. Keep in mind, I'm adding this right now. For me, playing competitive, it's not like the main thing. Regarding footsteps, it's not like I need, very optimized treble to hear footsteps. I don't play a lot of competitive games, but when I do, it won't be very high priority for me. Mostly I play single player games, RPG games, so just keep this in mind. So everything regarding footsteps, precision, it's not really important. Precision of sound is important, spatial sound, where it's coming from, but specifically for footsteps, it's not really crucial. Next one is again highly praised, is the Philips SHP9500. This is another one that I read great reviews about. Kind of seems a bit kind of out of the conversation in many places, but in other places that I read it, many people say that it's an amazing headset for gaming. Well, I need your opinion about that. Now regarding the Philips Fidelio X2HR, I'm still considering, although it seems that some people kind of think that it's not that good, some people said it's amazing. I read on ratings.com that, for example, the Sennheiser compared to the 560S, it has better peaks, dips, and performance, and better stable fit, more comfort, and exhibit less audio distortions. However, the Philips, they said, it's more sturdily built and have better stereo imaging performance, as well as a more expensive soundstage. It seemed like one of the headsets that falls in between the chairs. Eventually, when you kind of narrow down to those who prefer buying, it's kind of alright, it's good, but you're going to put it aside. Basically, maybe it's not as good compared to the others, and some prefer willing to pay more in order to get a better headset. But again, there are many things that are subjective, and this is where it's come very tricky to choose the right headset. So this is, by the way, I asked AI to summarize for me. It's kind of more or less, but again, based on what I've read, it seems that for me, the Beyerdynamic 900 Pro or Pro X seems to be like the best choice so far. I'm going to say what's important for me. Basically, comfort is highest priority. Right now, for example, I can use the Arctis 5 for very long time without even, I can wear it all day without actually feeling anything. It's just so comfortable. It's pretty loose, very comfortable, and I don't want to feel like something's maybe clamped too hard on my ears, but maybe it's needed, you know, for improving the audio quality in terms of acoustics. I want it for gaming, music very little. I really want to excel in terms of gaming. I want really, when I play open world games, I really want to feel the game comes alive. I want high immersion in games rather than something that feels kind of electronic, metallic and crampy. Which again, the Arctis 5, it feels a bit, when I even play with it, I feel that it's kind of all over the place. Sometimes when I try to elevate something, it seems like it's not providing accurate result. I feel that's kind of unnatural. So I do feel there's some problem with the sound, although I didn't compare it to anything else yet. Now I'm in a relatively quiet place, so there's no problem. I mean, there is the fans from the laptop, and also maybe the air conditioner were turning on. But the thing is that I already hear them with the Arctis 5, because again, it's not clamped into my ears, so I really hear it, maybe a bit less, but nothing significant. So I already know that if open back one would be quite similar to that, I don't see it as a problem, because some say, again, there are headsets that have very good separation, and there's no leak. But they can not worry about too much, because I'm using a microphone that can filter out that noise. But in terms of not hearing external noises, so I feel that if it's like that and I'm fine with the Arctis 5, I'll be fine with an open back as well. I also plan to buy an amp and DAC, which is the Sound Blaster G6. I heard great thing about it, and it can run even up to 600 ohms, so it shouldn't be a problem to amplify any headset I decide to buy, again, if necessary. So for example, if I decide to buy the Beyerdynamic DT990 Pro, the 250 ohm version, it won't be a problem. You can just connect to a DAC. And personally, I prefer that. That's something that I connect to a mobile phone. I'm not going to use it on a mobile phone. It's going to be connected to my PC. I mean, the amp DAC can connect to the PC, and then the headphone connected to the amp DAC. Now, from what I've read in general, for example, if I compare the DT990 Pro 250 compared to the 18 ohm, it says that, I mean, I asked Jimmy about it, you know, potentially better sound quality due to the higher power handling and lower distortion with proper amplification, and some claim a more dynamic and detailed sound. Also might offer better positional audio due to a wider soundstage and potentially sharper detail with an amp. But overall, generally better sound quality. But again, I'm not sure about that, and I asked Jimmy about it. It's an AI, so kind of give me the advantages. Yeah, but again, you can maybe give me some more, you know, based on your experience, which are the main advantages why I should go with, for example, 250 compared to 80 ohms, you know, or maybe one version of the headset compared to a lower ohm version of another. So based on my understanding, if the sensitivity is higher, if you can actually get higher volume, for example, for the headset, with less amplification. Yeah, so these are the headsets that I'm considering, unless there's something that you maybe have experience with, you think that it should be added to this list, I should consider it. These are the ones that I eventually ended up with again, the first one being the Beyerdynamic DT990 Pro X, or the Pro version. Is there a big difference between the two? I don't know. I mean, I read a few things, but is it really worth the extra? And yeah, after that, again, in the same order that I showed them until the last one. There's also the Shure SRH448 that got some good opinions, but I just left it out because I think the other ones, overall, from what I've read in total, they should be in this list, and it's already kind of a short list, and I should decide probably between what I've listed here, unless you give me some insights about some really amazing gaming, I mean, I should say even gaming, great headphones that are really great for gaming, open back, that can be really good, and added to the list that I should consider. So what if your opinions in the comment section below? Please help me decide. Thanks for watching.